One of the things I've discussed in the past is the fact that whenever you look at an individual's life, you have to evaluate it based off of not only the actions of that person, but also the people around them. So if their parents were billionaires, there's a very good chance they're going to be a billionaire. If their parents were poor, there's a very good chance they're going to be poor as well. And I've really rallied behind that because a lot of times I'll defend poor people. People get laid off, and when that happens, they don't have some rich person, rich ancestor to fall off of. But the basic thing I'm saying is, even though we like to believe that what we do is of the highest importance or what determines our futures, it only plays a part of it. The other parts, unfortunately, are other people, and that includes uh, those who bestowed upon us our name. So I know that sounds a little weird. Let me read this article. Two of President Trump's children, Ivanka Trump and Donald Trump Jr., would have support from some Republicans and people who lean Republican if they were to run for president in 2024, according to a new survey. The survey slash monkey poll for Axios released Saturday found that 29% of Republicans and leaners said they would consider voting for Donald Trump Jr., and that 16% said they would consider voting for Ivanka Trump. Among a list of potential candidates in the 2024 contest, both Trumps were in the top four. Vice President Pence had the greatest amount of potential support, with 40% of respondents saying they would consider a vote for him. 26% said they would consider voting for former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley, and 15% said they would consider voting for Senator Marco Rubio for no damn reason. But let's repeat that for posterity. Two of Trump's children who have never ran for office. In the case of Trump Jr., one of them has been vocal about their political positions, but neither of them holds any office. And because their daddy is president, you have Republican voters saying, "Oh yeah, they're in my top four." Now listen, you can't get a result like that and tell me that who our parents are doesn't matter. Because if my name was Justin Trump and I didn't critique him, I just had a channel where I was talking about the news, let's say in some slightly conservative way, it would be the exact same thing for me. And it wouldn't be because I was smart. It wouldn't be because I went out and, I don't know, helped the RNC or the conservative cause. Just, I came out of, I'm the current president's firm. So everybody vote for me. Everybody support me. Look, if they came in the top 20, 30, all right, fine, whatever. Name recognition, that's it. And then what's even crazier is I'm not a fan of either one of them, but I would say if on a scale of intelligence, if I were to give Ivanka maybe on a 1 to 10, like a 7, I'd give Trump Jr. a 3 or a 2. She's much smarter than he is, and like, how does he have more support? The thing is, a lot of people will say that the Republicans are racist and sexist, and when you pick the stupider son over the smarter daughter, I mean, hey, that's why you guys have the image that you do. I just don't see any reason why anyone would pick him over her. Like, I don't get it. You either don't pick either, or you pick one over the other. God, I don't. And people still to this day will say, this person didn't get where they were because this person is where they are because they didn't work hard. This person is in this circumstance. Like with me, to this day, people say, you don't have more than 2,000 subs because you're not entertaining. You don't have a woman because you didn't approach 200 chicks. You only approached 100. They always put the everything these people say online is just meant to make it seem as if there is a simple answer to complicated issues. And there isn't. And sometimes when there are, they don't like the fact that it seems to blame the people. But if I have voters of a whole party, this isn't a little group, this is the whole party, and there are Republican governors, Republican congressmen, Republican senators, and in your top four to succeed Trump. You've got two of his pieces of sperm who haven't done anything except come up off of his name. And no one sees the problem with this. No one says, wait a second. If they have all those different candidates to pick from who actually have, to their credit, been in office and been advancing our, in my opinion, crappy, but their ideas, why would they pick the kids who just kind of have basically been doing, if they have been doing something, it's much less than the people who are actively in office. Why would they pick them over the qualified people? Because they don't care. It's all about a dynasty and seeing who can rip off who. So I don't have a president that I'm the grandkid of to rip off of, or the son of, or whatever. Like, so that's why I'm not in their top four.